it's about to get real. Instagram Reels. Okay, let's talk about Instagram Reels. What are Reels? How do you make a Reel? How do you add sound to a Reel? Music, add text, voiceover. How can you use Reels to grow your Instagram? I am answering all of those questions in this video right now, and I'll even do you the common courtesy of leaving timestamps in the comments below so you could quickly jump to whatever you are looking for in this video. Yeah, that's right, I'm awesome. What's up everyone, it's Modern Millie. Welcome back to my channel where I post videos every Wednesday teaching you the latest strategies and trends on social media to help you grow your brand. What was that? What was that? So make sure you give a little love tap on that subscribe button if you're ready to make a change in your business today. You already know why you're here, so let's get into it. Instagram Reels. On August 5th, Instagram officially released their Reels feature to their platform. Now, this feature was tested in other parts of the world before they fully rolled it out, but now it has graced us all with its presence. What are Reels? Reels are a new way to create and discover short, entertaining videos on Instagram. Basically TikToks, but on Instagram. When it comes to creators, you can now record and edit 15-second videos with audio, effects, text, and other creative tools. Or as a user, you can lay in the comfort of your very own cozy bed and accidentally spend 2 hours mindlessly scrolling and watching these videos. As you all know, during quarantine, TikTok blew up. When this happened, a lot of Instagram users were spending less time on the Insta and more time on the TikTok. And Instagram wasn't having it. So they created similar capabilities within their app to hopefully retain and win back their audience. Here's the thing, we've seen Instagram do this before. I don't mean the same feature, but I'm talking similar strategy not too long ago. It wasn't too long ago when a lot of Instagram users started going to Snapchat more to use their filters. Instagram was like, I don't think so. Boom, they up-leveled their filter game, and now everybody came back to the Instagram platform for those filters. Why should you be posting Reels? Anytime Instagram brings out a new feature, they push it hard. Just go to your Explore page right now. The first thing that you see is probably a Reel. Go search through some hashtags, go on, and I'm sure one of the first things you'll see there, Reels. Basically, Instagram is counting on this feature to succeed. They want their audience back, so they're going to push it in our faces until it does succeed. So by hopping on this trend right now at the very beginning and keeping up with it, Instagram is going to recognize your efforts and push your content on Reels faster than it would pushing your everyday posts. Even Instagram said so themselves. Reels in their Explore page offers anyone the chance to become a creator on Instagram and reach new audiences on a global stage. So by posting Reels, you have a higher chance of your content being seen and getting in front of eyes that you probably wouldn't be able to get in front of had you just done an everyday post. Now, if you're not 100% on posting to Reels yet and you're still just trying to figure out the Instagram strategy, do not fret, my dear darlings. Make sure you go check out my video, How to Actually Grow on Instagram in 2020, where I teach you the actual strategies for growing your Instagram without the Reels feature. Okay. Moving on. What should you post on Reels? Something you need to understand about Reels is that Instagram has a different audience demographic than TikTok. So some videos that popped off on TikTok might not be as successful as they would on Reels. An example of this is, do you remember that TikTok trend dancers were doing where they would get their leg up to the Daft Punk song, like work it, make it, do it, make sense, and they get their leg all the way up? Those were going crazy on TikTok. I saw a girl post her version of that on Reels, and that video didn't do too well. And what I mean when I say didn't do too well, I meant a lot of people were hating on it. So from what I've observed so far, Reels that provide value, entertainment, or inspiration seem to be more successful than trends, skits, or lip-syncing sounds that float around on TikTok. Whether that means the videos you're creating are 5 ways to wear a jean jacket, or a beautiful view from the mountaintop, how to edit your Instagram photos, and so on. No matter what you're creating on Reels, always keep this in mind. Instagram has always been about aesthetic. So when you are making those Reels, make sure you're thinking Pinterest-worthy visual meets TikTok quick content. Does that make sense? Now, this feature hasn't been live for very long, so only time will tell what truly works and what doesn't. Before we jump into Instagram, I want to know what your predictions are when it comes to Instagram Reels. Do you think this is just going to be a temporary hype, kind of like IGTV, or do you think Reels is going to replace TikTok? What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this new feature? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's open up Instagram, take a look at Reels. I'll show you the basics of it. We'll even edit 2 videos together. When you open up your Instagram feed, you will not see Reels right away, unless somebody posted a Reel that you're following and then it shows up in your feed. But usually you will not see a Reel right away. To see some Reels right now, go to search, and the top thing will likely be a Reel. When you open up that Reel, you can scroll and it'll give you different Reel suggestions. These Reel videos that you are seeing are likely based off of people you're currently following, so the algorithm is probably going to be pulling up Reels based off of the people that you follow and the content you're currently engaging with. If you want to create a Reel, all you would have to do is go in the top right corner and press the camera button, or when you go to create a story, you can swipe over to the Reels side and you could create a Reel directly from your stories. Another place that Reels are showing up are searching through hashtags. So if I search up outfit of the day, one of the biggest things that they're pushing out on the left side is a Reel with the hashtag outfit of the day. As I continue to scroll, I will see more videos with that hashtag. When engaging with Reels, functionalities are very similar to TikTok. You can like, comment, and even share. When you go to the 3 dots, you can save, copy a link, and share again. Now let's get into actually the creation of Reels. Here's my reflector. I have Reels opened up right now, and you can see on the left-hand side, I have music, speed, filter, and timer. So if you wanted to add music to your Reel, you could. You wanted to adjust the speed, slow-mo, quick, record with your favorite filter, and even a timer. Something to keep in mind is that each of these videos are only 15 seconds, so make sure you are quickly summing up the point of the video within that 15 seconds. Another thing that you could do is that you could import videos from your gallery if you already have videos to choose from. So I have this 11-second video, I could check that. If you look closely in the top of my screen, it has that pink bar. It shows how much of the video time frame I've used and then how much I have left. So I could hold and record for the rest of the 15 seconds. When I am done with my video, I click next, and then you could add a little bit more layering to it. So you can add GIFs, text, you can draw. And with the text options, it is really, really cool to see that Reels have some new options when it comes to the text fonts that you can use. For some reason, it has not rolled out to my profile, so let me switch profiles real fast. Now, if you have a private Instagram account, your Reels will only be seen by the people who are currently following you. If you wanted your profile to be seen by more people and grow your Instagram account, you would have to take your account off of private. Only public accounts can get their videos and their Reels seen globally or app-wide. Let's jump into editing Reels. I'm going to edit 2 different types of Reels for you. The first Reel will be a Reel with music, and the second Reel will be one with voiceover. Okay, so there's 2 different ways to add music to your Reels. The first one is, say you're doing a dance and you want the music to play in the background while you are recording. You would select the audio before recording. So you'd go to audio, pick your song, we'll pick this one. You get to choose what part of the song that you want to record to, and after you've chosen that, press done. Now, if you wanted to set up your camera, hello, let's, for the sake of your guys' eyeballs, pick a filter, there we go. If you have your camera set up and you wanted to put on a timer, all you would tap is this timer button. Select how much of the audio you want to be dancing to or using, whether it's the first few seconds or the entire clip, and set timer. Setting timer will not start recording yet. You have to tap your filter or tap the record button, and it'll give you a countdown from 3. So that is how you record with the music. Now, the other option with music is, instead of recording to the song, it's adding the song on top of what you've already recorded. So for this next video, I recorded myself making a latte this morning, and I just want to add music on top of that latte making. This is what you would do. So first, you're going to go to your gallery in the bottom left, and you're going to select the video that you want to add music on top of. For me, I want to do this video. Right now it is completely silent. If you want, you could crop the video if you only wanted to use half of the video that you're uploading by dragging this here, but I want to use the full amount. I'm gonna press the check mark and then click the audio button and select my song. Sunday morning, click, done. The only way you could tell that it's added is right here in the top left. Right here on the left side of your screen, it'll show the album cover of the song that you have added onto your video. When I click next, you can hear the audio playing with the clip that I uploaded onto Reels. Now, you can save the video, but keep in mind when you save a video on Instagram, it's gonna save without the audio, just for copyright reasons. Similar to TikTok, you can select your cover When doing your captions, this is just a little tip. Make sure you add hashtags. Remember, those hashtags that we searched through earlier, Reels were showing up at the top of the suggestions. So make sure you are using hashtags that are actually related to your video. With this video, it would be silly to add hashtag summer because this isn't summer related. So I would be doing hashtags like hashtag coffee, hashtag latte, hashtag coffee lover, hashtag whatever. Okay, so those are the hashtags that I would be adding to this video to increase the chances of it being viewed. There is an option to share it to your feed. So right here, you with this toggle, I don't know, you could click it on or off. If you click it off and you share it to your Reels feed, you can always go back and add it to your feed later. But when you do that, keep in mind, it's going to add it in chronological order. Same thing goes vice versa. You could remove it from your feed later, but keep it in your Reels feed. Does that make sense? Let me show you. This here is my actual feed. Over here, these are my Reels. So this is what I'm calling my Reels feed. I could go into this video and I can go to edit and I can remove it from my profile grid. That's my regular feed. That's what I'm calling it, regular feed. So I can remove it from my profile grid, but it'll keep it in this Reels section. Same thing, if I didn't have it here, but it was here, I can add it to my grid. But remember, it would be in chronological order. So if I made this 2 weeks ago, it would probably show up around here, okay? Okay, now time for the fun stuff. Let's make a quick video with voiceover. Currently looking at the Instagram Reels functionality, there's actually no way for you to record your voiceover through Instagram. This next part is technically a hack. So I'm going to open up this app called InShot. When I get to InShot, this is a free app. I am going to go to video and select new. Then I'm going to select the clips from my gallery that I want in the video. You could do video or photo. Okay, now I'm going to quickly edit and clip these videos together so that I have 15 seconds I can upload to Reels. While I'm editing these, I'm going to make sure all of my clips are muted so that I can record my voice over without any other audio getting in the way.
For the sake of saving time, I'm going to fast forward through this editing portion. I can definitely make a separate video on how to edit within InShot if that's something you guys are interested in. Just let me know in the comments below and I can do that for you.
Okay, I'm done editing. Excuse the ice pack, my phone was getting really hot. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I have in the bottom right, you see the total, it says 15 seconds. I'm going to record a voiceover. So I'm going to go to the music symbol and where it says record, I'm gonna tap that. Instagram photo tips using only your iPhone. Perfect. Now that I have the voiceover, you could always add music in the background to make it a little bit more happy. Even using InShot, you could go to tracks and select any of their royalty-free music and export. We did it! Oh my gosh. Let's put it into Reels. Next. Instagram photo tips using now the fun part when you are playing with text. Instagram photo tips for iPhone. You'll probably see a lot more text options on your phone. For some reason, the really cool fonts that are available on Reels hasn't rolled out to my profile yet. Now you can choose where you want the text to pop up within your video. How you do that is after writing what you want your text to say, at the bottom you can clip or trim the duration of the text box with this little dragging tool right here. If I only want this to display in the beginning of my reel, I'll drag it over here and you'll see that it's faded. The reason it's faded is because it's saying like, hey, this won't actually show up in the video, but you still have this tool selected. Bottom left-hand side where it says Instag, that is where you would be clicking the text box that you want to be editing. White, that means I am editing the duration of it, but if I tap it again, it turns to a dark gray, and that means I'm no longer editing the duration of that text box, and it will disappear when I'm scheduling it to disappear. But if I want to edit it again, I'll click on that and continue to drag where I want this. And I'm going to save it as a draft. If you want to access your drafts, all you have to do is go to your profile, go to your Reels tab, and all of your drafts will save there. Okay, I think that is it. I think that is everything that I wanted to cover in this video. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at itsmodernmillie and subscribe to this channel so that you get weekly videos showing you how to step up your social media game and grow your brand. Thank you so much for watching. Go follow your joy. Bye. Oh, hey. Oh, I don't know why I'm nervous for this one. I feel like it's gonna be good.